Hey everybody, Max here. Um, I'm sitting on my bed in my pajamas right now. I'm just checking in about testosterone stuff. Today marks um, 1 day beyond 13 weeks. So it's been 14 shots. Yesterday was my 14th shot. Um, and it's been a little over a month on zero point 0.4 milliliters. My first couple of weeks were on 0.25, which is like a half dose per week. So, yeah, 13 weeks, which is like almost 4 months, I guess. Started in December, a month before my birthday. So, yeah, I'm just gonna talk about some things I've been noticing because there's definitely stuff going on. So you probably can't tell, but my stash is coming in pretty good. I mean, kind of, not really. It's like sometimes I catch myself in certain lighting by certain mirrors, and I'm like, whoa, like what? Where'd this all come from? So it's just getting like a little bit darker, and I'm just getting like a little bit more hair, like in here, which is cool. Getting a little bit down here, but it's probably not much that anyone else would notice as much as like I'm noticing because it's my body. I cut my hair also a little bit shorter. Not that that has anything to do with anything. I'm also noticing, like, again, like you're not gonna be able to tell, but there's like little hairs that I'm getting like along this part of my hand. Um, and like my arm hair is getting a little bit darker, and I can also see like just yeah, where like little tiny hairs are sprouting up, which is kind of cool. Um, Also, like on my legs, like on my thighs have never been particularly like hairy on their own. And all the hair that they've had has been like pretty light, like just like a blonde color. But I'm also getting like just like little tiny hairs that are starting to sprout out that are like black, that are like darker hairs. So that's happening, and that's cool. And my happy trail is getting darker. So right now I feel like it's like the hair stuff is the stuff. My voice is still getting a little bit lower. I anticipate that just kind of continuing to happen, or at least I'm hoping that it does. Um, what else? I was talking to a friend the other day saying that like a lot of people on testosterone experience like heightened aggression or anger, and in my life, up until taking tea, I've never been one to necessarily get like super angry. Like when I was younger, when I was like roughhousing with my brother and stuff, I would get really mad. But um, the last 6 7 years of my life, anger is not really an emotion that I deal with frequently, and so there have been like two particularly notable like times or moments when um, I've experienced like anger in a way where I couldn't just like step back from it. Like sometimes when I'm frustrated or when I'm feeling a certain way pretty intensely, like in the middle of a conversation or doing something, like I can step back and I can like reel myself in and say like, okay, just like chill out and like listen for a second or whatever, and then it kind of like dissipates. But with anger, it doesn't really do that. Like your brain is just like, I'm mad. And so that's been interesting, and trying to manage that has been interesting. But it doesn't happen very frequently. I don't get like road rage or anything like that. I do get a little bit more annoyed about smaller things sometimes, but even that I'm able to kind of just like laugh off or shrug off, and that's fine. My hairline is changing a little bit, like definitely receding here a little bit, which is cool. Um, Getting a little bit more growth here as well, but not much. Um, that's about it. Like otherwise, emotionally and stuff, like um, I don't know. I feel like I don't know that I've necessarily changed a lot, but I'm not sure if other people have noticed anything. If you have, you can certainly tell me about it. That'd be interesting. Um, I feel like eating stuff is a lot different. Like I used to track my food a lot more, specifically, not just for like athletic stuff, but just like kind of obsessively with for like eating disorder stuff. But I just like don't care as much about that anymore, which is really interesting because I feel like I've worked really hard in my life to care less about it, and now all of a sudden I like don't have to try that hard, and I don't care that much about it, which is weird and cool and fine. Um, what else? I don't know. I feel like that's mostly it. Mostly like it's the hair stuff right now, which is fine and cool, and there will just be more of it in the future, I'm sure. Um, but yeah, so plugging along. The 11th of next month, I have another appointment to probably up my dose by just a little bit. So to get up to like 0.5 milliliters, which will be like a full dose, and I'll take that every week. So I'm looking forward to that, and looking forward to the rest of the changes that happen. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.